I have tried everything in manifestation, in healing, and it's still not working for me. It's still not here. Have you felt or heard yourself say that to yourself? I have, for one. I said that to myself for a very long time, and I had a lot of clients say that to me first when I had the first initial call with them. And I will tell you today the last key you need to know in manifestation to finally get it, to finally get that healing or those fruits of your healing. The last key you basically need for any manifestation, any healing here in life. Because, and no, that doesn't mean that I'm completely finished. That doesn't mean that I'm in goal with everything, but I did manifest everything that I did dream of. Now I have new dreams that I want to manifest, and I'm still going to use it. I'm still going to use that last key, and I know that last key will get me there, okay? But there, you have not tried everything if you don't have it yet. You have not tried everything if you don't have it yet. It's simply impossible for you to not have it if you have done everything, okay? So let's take that thought out of your head first of all, because that's still victimhood. Then you're still in victimhood if you're saying that to yourself. And please stay with me, because I really want you to have everything that you want. And I know that if you are here, you are someone who will get it. You are someone who will get everything that you want. Because a lot of people have all these dreams, have all these thoughts, but they just don't realize that it takes a shift. It takes an energy shift to get it. So they will get there at the end of their life and, oh yeah, I never got it. But I know you are one who will get it if you're still here, okay? Because even though if we don't believe in ourselves, this has led you here to this video or whatever it is in your search. And this is the last key, exactly what I'm talking about now, that you will keep searching or you will keep working on it until you succeed. And no, that doesn't mean go out and take all the courses, continue to watch all the videos that you can and suck new energy. You need to do the freaking work. You need to do the freaking work, because if you don't have it, you didn't do the work yet. So it doesn't help to sit here and suck one video after the other and think, ah, yes, now I get it. Ah, yes, now I get it. Because it will take some work for you. It will take work, but that also can be our belief that it will take a lot of hard work. But the thing is, you need to catch yourself. Have you been lazy in your thoughts? Have you been lazy in the way that you, okay, I did that meditation this morning and now I can relax because it's on my way. But it's not what happens in the meditation this morning. Yes, it's very important for you to do the energy work in the morning, your affirmations, your how to say, wishes for the day, right? Intentions, that's the word I was looking for. Intentions for the day, right? Yes, it's important. But if you don't catch yourself during the day in your old automatic thoughts that's going on, because there's so much going on, even subconsciously, that you're still not aware of, even though you've been working on yourself for hundreds of years. If you don't have it yet, you didn't do the work. And that can be tough to hear, I really know, but I really, really say this today because I want you to realize this. And this is where most of us stop. This is where most of us stop right before the manifestation is here, because this is where it gets tough. This is the birth canal. This is right before the manifestation is here. So if you're listening to all these amazing videos, meditations, and courses, take it one course after the other, really, and we're sucking all the info to us. But if we're not doing the freaking work during the day, and this means, so yes, I had to do this thousands of times during the day. And uh, I did have comments before, like I did mention shortly in my last video, that people who really know me, who are really close to me, sometimes thought that I was just so lucky. I have traveled the world and just amazing things just always happens to me. That's how it looks from the outside. And yes, that's when you're tuning into the lucky girl syndrome, right? But that doesn't mean, I actually had this conversation from my mom with my mom the other day, because she finally realized something, I think. We really had this conversation where she said, but you always made it look so easy. And because I had no self-worth whatsoever from child, I was so shy. I didn't believe in myself at all. And I have shared this before, and I still, in my mind, don't understand how I did it really, but it was manifestation. Of course, it took many more years back then, but I just had this from a very young age. I'm going to amazing Bounty Islands, I'm going to Hollywood, I'm going to all of this, and I come from such a small country out in the middle of nowhere, where people just stay here their whole lives and get stuck here and work in the local shop, and that's fine, that's great if you're happy with it, but I just knew I had to get out of here. And that was my education, that was my self-confidence education, but it was fucking tough, really, because when you have no self-confidence, you have to get pushed out in some experiences to get that confidence, because it doesn't just come overnight. Okay, yes, we can give ourselves these affirmations and boost our own confidence and so on, but I still believed. I don't know how, I don't know when. It was something deep inside of me. I still know that it's freaking possible. I know that this is just what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel around the world. I didn't have any wishes of how it's going to happen. So it did happen in a way where I had to work physically hard. It was some jobs where I was work physically hard. That then came later. I needed to work with this, that I didn't need to work so physically hard, but I still had an amazing time. I had so much fun. But so anyway, the conversation with my mom, she's because we were speaking about her self-confidence, and I say, this is just something you have to go through. You have to sometimes push yourself out on a limb, right, to grow, to be able to grow. And when I did that, it was horrible in the beginning. When I started my first, when I my first travel was working on cruise ships, sailing around the world, right? I had to go for some training course in England. First time I leave home on my own, and I so shy. I don't speak with anybody. I'm so closed in. I was so stuck in myself, really. How I did it, I have no idea. But still, because this picture, this feeling was so strong in me, that I'm going to Bounty Beaches, I'm going to all these amazing places, and I didn't know how. This was just served for me. Then just somebody said to me, oh, Jeanette, you need to go work on cruise ships. Ah, what is that? Okay. And then it just came to me. I can see it now, but that's not how it felt for me back then. Okay, now I'm using it a lot. This that how deep this feeling, and I had to use it in other areas of my life. And this is just to say, no matter the comments you get from around, because when I mentioned it, I didn't mention it so often, because I knew what people are going to say or comment on it, right? So in some way I kept it for myself, but maybe also I felt wrong, I felt different, I felt like they're going to think I'm weird. So that was my fear back then. But anyways, I still believed it. And this is what quite often stops people from having their manifestation. And yes, that did happen for me in other areas, in love, in money, for example, because that never came so easy for me. So I had to work very hard to to still believe it, to still believe that it's mine. Because if we have this thought of it's still not here and I tried everything, then you didn't try everything. You didn't catch yourself in having these thoughts, because if it's money that you want, if it's love that you want, it's not going to come to you when you are pushing it away by saying that, why is it not here already? Why? I have been doing all of this work, why is it not here? Can you hear it? Then you're still pushing it away. You're still allowed to have these questions. Why is it not here? But it's from a different place. Where am I vibing from that it's not attracting it in? Where am I not magnetic to this right now? So when you think you have done everything, this is where you need to ask yourself that question, because then you have not done everything. And this is where we can close off to the right training, or the right comment, or the right, sometimes you just need to hear it 1,000 times until it clicks. And I say that to my clients so many times when they feel stupid. Why can I not get that already? I have been working on this forever. This is low frequency. This is still victimhood of saying this to yourself, because this is not our fault. This is not our fault that we are attracting what we have in our world right now. It's our responsibility, if we have some more wishes, to start vibing from a different vibration. So however you need to do it, because yes, of course, when we have been vibing or vibrating and having all these subconscious thoughts our whole life, when this is what we grew up in, when this is what we copied from our parents or our surroundings, and this is where we can tend to believe that, but my wishes and my history is so special, so why should I get this? It's so difficult for me because of my history. Why should I get this? I used to think that about love also. Why should I get love when I'm so broken in love, right? When I'm so broken in my view in men and how it feels ick to me, this ick feeling. So we need to visit this ick feeling, or this fear. We cannot manifest money from the lack energy. So we need to catch ourselves during the day 100 times, 1,000 times. It's again and again and again and again and again. And yes, it sounds like hard work, but it can also be freaking fun when we start looking at it. Oh, okay, do I have those thoughts? Do I have this energy? But let's change the channel. Let's point it over here. Oh, that's interesting. That is where I'm vibing from, this energy that's attracting this. Why am I not doing this? Can you see? That's a much more loving energy. So if you feel like I have done everything, you have not done everything. I'm not sorry to say this. I'm not going to apologize for myself, because that is, I really want this for you, because for me, that is what turned the whole thing around. When my reality is showing me the complete opposite. And yes, this is where we can feel naive and freaking delusional, because that is how it feels. And when you feel naive, when you feel delusional, it might just be a sign that you are actually manifesting. Because in that state, because that's also still when we're attracting these kind of people who are not working like this, who don't believe in magic, in manifestation. And so this is where we still getting the confirmation of, no, I'm naive if I believe this. Stop looking for that confirmation. Start looking for the confirmation in magic, and this can really be mine. This is already mine. Start looking for the confirmation in it. When we're still believing the old, that I'm not worthy of it, that it's not mine, that I have to work hard for it, then you will continue to see the proof that this is right. Start finding another truth that you want to be confirmed in. Stop looking for the confirmation in others. Start taking off, again, like I said last week, the nice girl coat, and be whoever freaking is here under the nice girl coat. And if that's a bad girl in the beginning, go out and be that bad girl and think these. So change these thoughts. If you need to, still confirm yourself. I'm safe, I'm secure, and I'm loved, and I'm wanted. If you need to confirm yourself again and again and again, and then it has to be, and then you can expand these affirmations, write it everywhere, remind yourself, however you need to remind yourself. Because yes, what I was going to say before, so that it has taken many years. You have been in this many years. You have been in this energy, so it's not your fault. And of course, it's going to take some repetition to tell your whole body, your whole soul, all of your cells that this is who I freaking want to vibe as right now. This is the life that I want to live now. You cannot attract it. You cannot attract it from the lack kind of energy, from the victimhood of why don't I have it yet? I have tried everything. I have done so much. I have taken this course and this course and this course and this course. But have you done the freaking work during the day? Don't waste your time watching my videos. Go out and do the work. Go out and do these things. When you see this in your reality, the completely opposite of what your manifestation is, this is the freaking sign that you're on your way, that you're almost here. When you start seeing this as a sign, because this is just a mirror of what I am still feeling inside that I cannot feel to have this in my life. So this is where you need, what is this making me feel? Is this making me feel lack of money? Is this making me feel fear? Is this making me feel like there is no amazing men out here? Then this is the belief that you need to work on. It's showing you exactly what you need to vibrate more from. This is a freaking gift. So the last key you need to know, if you didn't get it yet, is don't ever stop. Don't ever stop believing that this is possible, that it's already yours. Because people who just have that confidence, there are people like this, maybe they don't believe in themselves, but they just have the confidence that it's possible. I will just continue to try until it's mine, until it's here in my life, because you didn't do it all if it's not here yet. So do the work during the day. When you're waking up feeling heavy, when you are out across from your boss and feeling this, confirm yourself, I'm safe, and however it is, again and again and again, and make it fun. You might as well just make it fun, because this is going to be the work the rest of your life, but it's not going to stay this hard, because once you change it up, once you look at it differently, it's going to be so much more fun and magical, I promise. Because the hardest pain of this, why it's really feeling so heavy and hard and painful, is because when we're hard on ourselves, when we're telling ourselves, why am I not getting this yet? Why can my mind not get this? Why can I not just feel confident in this? Why can I not just feel I have learned all these things, I know all these things already, why am I not getting it? Right? This is from a victimhood energy. So let's change it up, and I just know it's mine, so I know I will go through it, even when life hits you down, when things are crumbling, when things are falling apart, this might just be the biggest sign that your manifestation is almost here, that it's already here. It's just that you need to vibe from that energy. So what is it? Where is it that you need to vibe in a different way? This is what I love working with, because this is where we really can change things so fast. So where before in my younger days it took years, still I still had this belief for so many years. I don't know, it was 10-15 years. I'm going to Hollywood, I'm going to meet Bruce Willis, I'm going to travel around the world, bounty beaches. So this was something I worked against. So that took many years. But I quit my job and my flat and everything. I was sleeping on the floor in my mom's office. I had no nothing, and in 2 months I put my business online and clients were floating to me. I moved to a Greek island. I found my now father to my little girl, and I have the family I was dreaming about for years after being single most of my life. Okay, so it was quite intense in 2 months that it changed so fast, but are you ready for it? It can really work wonders. Okay, so did you try everything? No, you didn't. If it's not here, I'm sorry, that's the hard truth, but it's also the most loving truth you can give yourself, because there's somewhere where you need to vibe in a little bit of a different way. Okay, I will be happy to help you with that. So stay tuned, subscribe, or find out how to work with me underneath here, or otherwise go out and do the work, and I will not see you again. Okay, ciao.